Oh my God, guys, holy butts. Oh my goodness. Oh, geez. So there's not really a huge emergency, but there is kind of a huge emergency if you're me. So I haven't even started. So I just got up. I had a very late night last night. I saw Top Gun with some friends. Not Maverick. I watched the old shitty Blu-ray with some friends of mine at their house, which is less cool. But I fuck, where is it? Uh, there we go. Oh, this is too. Okay, 1 second. Sucks. All right. I haven't even had my morning coffee, and I was informed by some of my delightful patrons who are amazing and are great in our really sexy Discord that everyone loves. That some of these partner labels are selling out pretty fast. Now I'm just going to get to the point real quick because I don't want people to miss out because I'm dilly-dallying. But nipples, yay! That's great for my. That's awesome, amazing. Thank you, Vinegars. I'm just gonna. This is just how it's gonna be. This is art. I don't want to be demonetized for art. So we've got two big ones. Je brûle des partout, or however the fuck you say it, is a Jess Franco film. We're gonna get into it, but it's only got 642 left. Now that was out of initial 1,000 units, so that is. It is worth noting that only 200 no like 200. I'm not good at math, but only a few have sold out, but that is very limited. And if you're worried about it, or if you're really into Jess Franco like me, just go ahead and grab it. Here's the big one, Apocalypse After. I have no fucking idea why this is going so hard. Maybe it's the slip, maybe it's because something I didn't hear about. This is like a Gregoraki, like what? No, this is Bertrand Mandico. So I already went ahead and ordered this. This is an Alternate Innocence release. Sorry. But it only has 190 left. That is, of course, only out of 500. So there is definitely a certain level of FOMOing going on here. There is a certain level of, well, if it's limited, they'll buy it. Which fair enough, I did because I didn't have time to actually look into everything before the stream. But as you can see, it's a weird collection of short films, I believe, that's kind of cool looking. It's pretty cool. So let's just go through this real fast to see if you guys want to buy it, to give you guys a chance, and then we'll dig into other stuff. So and then I should, sorry, I always do this. It's 500 slips. Standard edition, no idea. But although, let's see. Special. Okay, it doesn't say. So right now it says there's only 999 left in stock. That's high. I find that highly unlikely. It's most definitely something that'll get restocked. It is a standard edition. I don't see anything here saying that it won't. So if you don't care about the slipcover, which honestly I'm getting to that point myself, don't worry about it. But it's a $3 difference ish, and it is pretty cool. Nothing amazing, but it's cool. So I think Mondo did. Hold on. Let me bring up the. Sorry, this is Where is it? There it is. How do I? Okay, I need to share. One second. God damn it. Oh, you know what? I could have just popped the URL in. I'm sorry. Again, I just got up. I apologize. I'm a little out of sorts right now. So Apocalypse After, thank you for reminding me, did get a release from Mondo Macabro. Did I say Apocalypse After, or did I say something else? Fuck, so tired. So yeah, Mondo did. God damn it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, honey. Oh, buddy. Wait, okay. God damn it. Okay. So, yeah, Bertrand Bendico is an amazing director. So I have no issue buying this. When did this come out? I don't even remember. I don't know when this was announced. Is this just announced or is it announced? Yeah, this is just announced recent. I didn't cover this. I don't remember which day this came out. Either which way. It is also available through Mondo Macabro if for some reason you prefer Mondo Macabro. I highly doubt it's any different. They do have a 20-page full-color booklet. And this one does not have a standard retail edition. So if you're a collector and you just like want all the limited editions of things, I guess that doesn't work either. You're basically fucked either way. But since I don't really care, I'm just gonna get the Altered Innocence version. But this one has that booklet, and let's just go ahead and go back to one I don't. Let's see, trailers and English subtitles. So I would say out of the two releases, the Mondo Macabro is probably the better release. Now that I'm actually looking at it. So actually, honestly, going back now, like, I mean, this is cheaper for subs, because it takes a chunk out of that. So it's not going to be $25. It's going to be like basically a little under 20. I'm not good at math, y'all. Whereas the Mondo Macabro is 24 on sale. But I don't really like, neither one's really chock full of features. It's basically, if you want a 20-page full color booklet featuring art and design work by Bertrand Mandico, brand new cover art by someone, it's 1,500 numbered copies in the red case. So if you want that, then go for the Mondo Macabro. I'm saving a little bit of money by not getting the booklet and getting the slip-covered Alternate Innocence version, but it's a very negligible difference as far as the overall product. And let's see. I'll just read off the thing. Oh, God. Aging starlets fight over a gross piece of flesh that inspires sexual devotion. A woman finds inspiration in the animation of dead animals. A certain Valerian, I hate saying his name, Valerian Borowicz, makes his way through a cruel life. And a transgressive director keeps searching for films that will make her spectators' hearts turn in their thoracic cages like a steak on a grill. From the visionary director of The Wild Boys, which is indeed quite great, and After Blue, comes a collection of 3+ hours of short works that will that's amazing. That's 3 hours. Wow. Ensnare your senses and leave you desperate for more of the wonderful and weird world of Bertrand Mandico. All right. So anyway, that kind of, and again, there's nothing really here. Although it is curious, trailers for Altered Innocence and Mondo Macabro titles. So obviously this is some sort of deal that they had, or partnership or something. So that's cool. And that's another thing to bear in mind. These companies for the most part are not working against each other. So it's not a fucking, it's not a fucking battle or anything. It's just movies. Let's see here. So yeah, as Damned Gonzalez noted, Mondo did put out this set as well. And Gabriel says Mandico deserves our trust. That he does. Tempted to buy the Steckler box. Yeah, you should be. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. And then Connor blind bought the films of Doris Schwishman, as you should. That's a solid set. I do wish that it was a little bit more stacked features wise, but yeah. Anyway, so that's Apocalypse After. If you want this specific edition, buy it now. If you don't care about which edition you get, buy the Mondo Macabro. If you don't care about Bertrand Mandico's short films, then don't buy it at all. That's, I guess, the long and short of it. But only 165 left. Could very well be gone before I finish this stream. So just, that's not what I want. I guess we can really quickly say they got Hotel Fia, Strangler versus Strangler, Apocalypse After, and the Designated Victim over there. What is this? This is one I might have to actually buy. Shit, I'm gonna have to put this in a side tab and So let's go back. I forgot the partners only month. You don't actually have to go to the partners page. All right. So then the other low one, which again, it started off at 1,000 units. So that's why it's so low. That said, it's coming up. It's just past 400 sold. So it could sell out. As I said, I already pre-ordered it just in case. But also, it's Jess Franco, and I will take any Jess Franco I can get. So let's read this over real quick. Oh, thank you, Gabriel, for doing my job for me. Justin Liberty just said the Alternate Innocence one also has the booklet. So the booklet is in every version. So it really is. The only difference is this version of that short film set has a slipcover and different artwork, obviously. And then the Mondo one comes in the red case. That's the big difference. All right, that's cool. Thank you so much for checking that out for me. Anyway, the first collaboration between Jess Franco and Brigitte Lahaye, Brigitte Lahaye. Lorna and Tom are a couple of low-life hustlers who make a living in the skin trade, setting their sights on the naive Ginny. They coax the beautiful virgin home from a nightclub for an evening of debauchery, only to drug and sell her into a white slave network, like you do. However, they quickly discover that their father is a millionaire and hoping for... It's a little too... I have old man eyes. However, they quickly discover that their father is a millionaire and hoping for an even bigger payday, decide to demand a hefty ransom. But now they're left with a problem, as they must kidnap Ginny back from the pimps who now own her. From the perverse mind of Jess Franco comes Je brûle des patates, a brutal tale of sexual torment and revenge set against the picturesque backdrop of Lisbon, starring the queen of Eurocult and French eroticism, Brigitte Lahaye, who's in The Faceless, one of the best fucking movies of all time, and one of Franco's most captivating muses, Susan Hemingway, in the role of Jenny. Pulse Video proudly presents the worldwide Blu-ray debut of this borderline surreal and completely sadistic drama, newly scanned in 2K and carefully restored to repair severe technical errors in the negative, which have plagued all earlier presentations. Obviously I had to have it. I don't know why I keep scrolling up to the nipple. I guess I'm in it to win it now. Video interview with Jess Franco biographer Stephen Thrower, like you do. Video interview with lead actress Brigitte Lahaye, discussing her work with Franco, like you do. And so it's region free. It looks solid. I don't really want to show stills from it, but here we go. Yeah, this is just not gonna get monetized. That's fine, whatever. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. So nice. Okay, so that's coming. What year is this? This was 1978. Solid year for old Jess. All right, so those are the two big ones. Let's just go through these top down, and I guess I could also talk about sorry, I'm very tired. In some movies, like Drive My Car is a more recent example of this, where the movie, it's like 30 minutes in, an hour in, something ridiculous, and they roll the main credits.
I kick ass for the Lord!
We're the Jezebels. That's all.
Here I come.
I want you to get up right now, go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. All right. So, Air Doll looks really interesting. I'm just going to say that about all of these because I did a quick peeky peek when I was getting ready, and these all look very much my jam. Like, I'm a total like art house whore. So, like, if I didn't have like straight up, if I didn't work for Screen Rant, I probably would never watch Marvel or Disney anything for the most part anymore because I just want to watch art house bullshit. But c'est la vie. A present day fable for the, and this is from Decanalog, present day fable for the increasing disconnect we find in urban life. Hirokazu Koreeda's Air Doll transports the Galatia, whatever, myth to present day Tokyo. A life size air doll, Bayduna from the host, lives in a shabby apartment in Tokyo. She cannot speak, nor can she move, but she is the only companion her middle-aged master has. He talks to her, puts her in a bath, and makes love with her every day after he returns from work. Aw. This routine life is disrupted when fantasy turns into reality. The air doll suddenly comes to life, filled with a soul, like a newborn baby. Ugh. She doesn't understand what is going on around her, but she sees a world waiting to be explored outside the apartment. Eventually venturing to the outside world, the air doll is fascinated by everything she sees, and though she meets many people in all walks of life, they can't seem oh god, I just lost it. They can't seem to provide her an answer to what being alive means. When the air doll wanders into a video store, her world is forever changed. She meets Junichi, the clerk, and immediately falls in love with him. The air doll begins working in the store, and every day she and Junichi become closer. They go to the movies, explore the city together like a couple. Everything is going perfectly for the air doll until one day when her hand is accidentally cut and she begins to deflate in front of Junichi. This is a lot of plot. Holy God. It's a romantic fantasy that explores the complexities of love and loss, joy and pain, fantasy and reality. This bittersweet love story examines the intricacies and frailties of human existence. Adapted from the manga by Yoshie Goda and featuring breathtaking cinematography from Mark Lee Bingbing. From In the Mood for Love. That's fucking rad. 116 minutes, 2009. Q&A with the director and stars at the world premiere at the Cannes Film Festival, behind the scenes, and a trailer. So, cool. Yeah, rad. It's limited to 2,000 copies. That'll probably be available for a little while, so I'm going to hold off until I have more money because, of course, this is my making a movie month, and I don't have money for this. But definitely one that I will be keeping an eye on. Let's take a look at Apocalypse After. Only 132 left. This looks like a modern, hotter Pinocchio. All right. Final Flesh. This also looks really good. This is Agfa and Drag City. This is 2,000 units as well. That's a great slip. That's like, oh, that's amazing. That's great. So this is some SOV stuff. So I'm willing to bet that this does not sell out anytime soon. I know by the way, I said a lot of things were probably not going to sell out during my live stream, and apparently a few did, so whoops. Let's see here. Final Flesh is unlike anything you've ever seen on Earth or other places. In the early 2000s, also from 2009, Vernon Chapman. Wait, 2009 for this? Huh. Wow. Vernon Chapman, co-founder of the PFFR Art Collective, co-creator of Wonder Chosen, and Xavier Renegade Angel, and producer of South Park. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Wrote a 4-part screenplay about a family who lives adjacent to the ground zero of a thermonuclear disaster. Instead of sharing the finished script with Hollywood, Chapman sent each part of four different companies that specialize in custom adult fetish videos, and Final Flesh was born. Like the custom song poem craze of the 1970s, this metaphysical brain stabber is an outsider miracle of biblical proportions. Filled with nudity, brilliant sight gags, rubber monster masks, inventive toilet humor, and no sex, this is a surrealist spectacle of the highest order. Wow. Wasn't expecting all that. What? All right, so this comes with, so it's preserved from the original video master. Video introduction by On Cinema's Greg Turkington. Lay in Love music video by Bonnie Prince Billy, directed by Vernon Chapman and John Lee. New alternate score by Ben Chastney of 6 Organs of Admittance and Comets on Fire. PFFR commercial. Outtakes, original trailer. This is nuts.
It's beautiful. We're dead.
Okay, I'm seeing the 2009 more.
Stop manipulating. Stop manipulating. Stop manipulating.
Okay, all right. Okay, that one I need sooner than later. I'm still gonna give it a. Actually, I'm still gonna give it a minute because it is so many copies. But that looks fucking great. That looks amazing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember which titles I was wrong about. Someone commented on the live stream and mentioned that they were happy they got their copy of something. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, Voodoo saw it at a film festival in Japan because Voodoo fucking rocks ass, man. It's okay, but not top tier creator. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, wait for the $10 coupon for one of these if you're going crazy. So Final Flash, definitely my bag. Canadian International Pictures brings us Forbidden Love, which has, just right off the bat, great slipcover. I have not looked into this one at all, but Forbidden Love, The Unashamed Stories of Lesbian Lives. Like, that's a beautiful slip. I love that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Oh, cool. All right, let's it's limited to 1,000 units for the slipcover. Again, oh my god, leave me alone, honey. I really need to uninstall honey. This is the 30th anniversary special edition of this film from 1992, which that makes me sad that that's 30 years. All right. In the 1950s, a wave of lesbian pulp literature emerged, exploring a then taboo subject in vivid, sensationalistic detail. While these writers often took a critical and moralistic view of gay life, they provided a jumping-off point for women still discovering their suppressed sexual desires. But with society unwilling to grant them a place in public life, they channeled their passion for these novels into a vibrant underground culture full of distinctive codes, roles, and rituals. Mirroring the shadowy traditions of noir fiction, they also faced violent opposition from police and other protectors of the status quo, resulting in a dangerous but ultimately liberating path to sexual awakening. Mixing lively testimonials from unforgettable women at the forefront of mid-century lesbian bar culture with scripted segments that take the Hollywood melodrama in provocative and sexually explicit new directions. Hell yeah. Forbidden Love, The Unashamed Stories of Lesbian Lives is an eye-opening cultural history and one of the most memorable Canadian films of the 90s. With a soundtrack of late 50s and early 60s hits by the Fleetwoods, Connie Francis, Jimmy Rogers, and the Shirelles, this is a stirring, funny, and ultimately moving portrait of rebellion flourishing in the face of repression. Cool. It's 85 minutes long, pretty short doc. Here we go. Got 2 audio commentaries, one featuring 6 members of the crew, which is okay. Featuring, and then the directors moderated by Professor Jean Bruce, I'm assuming. Nice. You know what? If you can do that, good for you, man. I wish I could just go hog wild. Like, if I wasn't making a movie, I'd probably buy all of these. But oh, and Aaron Penn is here. He really enjoyed Forbidden Love, apparently. So take from that what you will, which should be good. The Ann Bannon Chronicles is an 18-minute interview with Queen of Lesbian Pulp, Ann Bannon. We've got a Q&A with the cast and crew from 2015. That's 23 minutes. EPK interview with the directors, 7 minutes. Afterward from this year, 19 minutes, and a booklet featuring reflections from subject Amanda White along with essays by Jean Bruce, Matthew Hayes, B. Ruby Rich, and Rebecca Sullivan. So yeah, not the most exciting release in the world, but I mean, it's a cool one. This one really depends on how it's done. This is one I'd probably try to get a look at beforehand, but it is down to 768. So that's one to keep an eye on. I wonder, let's see here. Forbidden Love 1992 streaming. So it is on Amazon Prime for a $2 rental fee. And then, it is streaming on the NFB website. So if you are Canadian, or I think you just have to be Canadian. Is that how that works? I don't remember. Maybe you don't have to be Canadian. I don't know. But it is available free for, I believe, Canadians, because it says free streaming on the NFB website. And that's another thing about like, if you, I don't know if I haven't done anything with the NFB website. I've just been told about it, so I don't know like if that works. But basically, go to NFB. You might be able to get through it with a VPN or something. But actually, Aaron would know. Aaron, how do you do the free streaming on NFB sites? Do you have to have like proof of your citizenship, or what's the deal there? Because that would be very helpful, because like every Canadian film that comes through, what's it called? The Canadian International Pictures is an NFB property. So like, this is a great way for people to check things out beforehand, but I don't know how to. I'm assuming it's like I could watch it if I had. Oh wait, now available viewing your current location. So I feel like if you just take a VPN, switch to Canada, you can probably stream this for free. So that's cool. But 763 left. I think this will sell out soon. I don't think it'll sell out today. So if you have that opportunity to check it out beforehand, you could. But otherwise, there you go. It is a little pricey at $30 and $49, but you get 2 commentaries. That's pretty cool. Night Ripper from Culture Shock. It's like a great slip. Got that shot on video going on. I do enjoy me some shot on video. Still need to do my Culture Shock video as well, and I'm just slacking. I'm sorry. But this one's got over 1,000 left, and it is limited to 3,000 units, so you should be fine for a few months at least. Okay. VPN is your friend. All right. So if you want to check out any of the Canadian International Pictures releases beforehand, they should all be available on the NFB website. That's the National Film Board of Canada. Which that'd be a good topic, actually. Something on the NFB. We'll see when I have time. So anyway, Night Ripper. Fiend disembowels 4th young woman, reports the newspaper. The Ripper is stalking the city, and it's all anyone can talk about. Models all over town are ending up on the wrong side of a razor-sharp blade. Police are baffled by the surgical precision of the corpse mutilation, and their only lead is David, a local photographer who knew a couple of the murdered women. As the beautiful bodies pile up, David's world turns upside down, and the streets run red with blood. Let's see. Jeff Hathcock. 1986, 86 minutes. Let's see. Interviews with the director, actor Larry Thomas, and actress April Adia. Full-length commentary by Movie Melt, Grindhouse, and Exploitation podcast, which cool. Extended gore shots, behind-the-scenes still gallery, Culture Shock release and trailers. I need to start a proper horror podcast so that I can start getting these offers. But yeah, Night Ripper looks good. I'm all for it. It is, again, 3,000 units, so I'm not worried. But that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Out of Order from Subculture USA. Let's see what we got here. By the way, I love, this is just a me thing. I love this style of lighting. This like just have a full like this. I don't know if this could be just a practical on set thing. Could also be something that they put in there. I think it looks like it's something that they added, but anyway, you get like there's a lot of times they'll do this for like office scenes or stuff like that. I love just big overhead light. The most famous one is in The Dark Knight with the new Batcave that they have, the garage, that garage in LA that they used. It's just so cool. Oh God, I got some of my own shit that I. Okay. I like the look. I like people who wear sunglasses everywhere. It's a very nice looking film. This is cool. Let's see here. This is 3,000 units, so again, not too worried. Directed by Carl Schenkel from 1984. On a Friday evening, 4 people board the elevator in an office building. After it gets stuck, they soon realize that their cries for help go unheeded. Desperate, they decide to free themselves on their own and climb out through a hatch. When their lives are in great danger, a fight breaks out and the situation escalates completely. With every additional minute in this claustrophobic narrowness, the veil of superficiality lifts and reveals a glimpse into the human abyss that is much deeper than the elevator shaft beneath their feet. It's a little overdone for a synopsis, but okay. I love elevator movies, by the way. Like, because I have Lift, I have Down. I really enjoyed Devil. I don't own Devil, but I really enjoyed Devil in theaters. I feel like there's a good video just waiting to happen on elevator horror movies. Also, this is in 4K. That's fucking baller shit. I really want this. This is what I'm gonna put in my cart and just like maybe order before I need to, but probably wait just because of time. Did I not? I didn't even say the extras. I'm sorry, guys. Interview with actor Hans Janik. Interview with DP Jacques Stein. Cool. Alternate version with SD inserts. Isolated music track. English opening and end credits. Opening and end credits textless. That's cool. And German theatrical trailer plus a gallery and English subtitles. So pretty rad. I'm really into this. That one has my goat. Y'all, listen to Aaron. How there's 53 people watching right now. I should have 53 likes. Or you should be making burner accounts and I should have like 500 likes. Come on. Come on. Don't you want more videos on weird Kevin Spacey movies that I make in a day? Come on. Hell yeah, Voodoo. I knew you'd say that. Polystyrene. This is another one that I believe I already ordered. God, I am so tired. I'm sorry, guys. I just need a sip of water because I have a headache from last night. Got a little stoned. Stayed up really late. All right. So, polystyrene. Already from the outset with the I am a cliche and all this I love you text here feels very French. Oh right, this is the one with Ruth Negga. Okay. So this is really cool. This is about a prominent African American singer. I don't remember the full story, so I'm just going to go down into the deets here. I did order this because since it's a prominent indie starring Ruth Negga, I figure it could sell out pretty fast. It is only 1,000 units. It's down to 860, so it's not selling like hotcakes just yet. But let's see. Polystyrene was the first woman of color in the UK to front a successful rock band. There it is. And a key influence on the Riot Girl and Afro-punk movements. Awesome. But Polly didn't just leave behind a cultural footprint. She was survived by a daughter, Celeste. There we go. Who became the steward of her mother's legacy and demons, which plagued Polly's life and scarred the pair's relationship. With narration by Ruth Negga, this film follows Celeste's journey to better understand Polly as an icon and mother. So it's another doc. What is this? This is Utopia. That's why it's not selling. It's because it's a doc. Jeez. It's a Region A Blu-ray Q&A from South by Southwest 2021. selected scene commentary with the directors, and a booklet featuring an essay by Dana Renus, and intros by the directors, plus English SDH subtitles. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's a doc. If you don't like docs, don't buy it. I find the topic very fascinating, so I'm really excited. I probably could have waited, because I feel like this is probably not. I probably jumped the gun a bit on buying it immediately, but whatever. I got my sub 50 discount. Who gives a shit? So that's exciting. How many more do we have? Good lord. Good lord. I mean, look, I'm happy that we get all this shit, but good lord. As someone trying to save money, this is a lot. This is a lot. But hey, I don't have to buy it. Just remember, guys, you don't have to buy anything. This is all FOMO. This is all manufactured need. And I still buy anyway. Potato Dreams of America from Dark Star. Only 872 left. I'm assuming out of 1,000. Yes. So Potato Dreams of America. Love the slip. Love the slip. Let's see here. So this is a newer film. Love it. Got some gayness. Yeah, it looks like an Alternate Innocence release, actually. All right, so autobiographical comedy about a boy growing up in the collapsing USSR, his mail-order bride mother, and their escape to Seattle in the 90s. This film is an immigrant's take on the American dream, proving that life is often stranger than fiction. It's from 2021. Let's see, 97 minutes. Got a director's commentary, behind-the-scenes featurettes, introduction by the actors, actor interviews, deleted scenes and outtakes, mini documentary Little Potato, short films, Rachel's Don't Run and Rusalka, Capitol Hill web series, trailers, and English SDH subtitles. So it looks pretty good. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to go over to Letterboxd real quick, because I can't really get a good read on that one. See some opinions. Let's see here. Potato Dreams of America. I know y'all can't see this. Very across the board. A lot of 4 stars, 2.5 stars, 3 stars. So that's interesting. Yeah, and like one of the only, like, I saw there's a 1.5 star that's just kind of snarky. So okay, so yeah, it looks like it's pretty good, just based purely on that. Very curious. Only 872 again. I'm not worried about this selling out anytime too soon, but I would say, you know, maybe check it out. Streaming sooner rather than later. Red Lips from Saturn's Core. Okay, first off, this right here, that's how you do a poster. That's beautiful. That is fantastic. Like, I kind of want to do a poster like this for Dr. Deathface. This is great. All right, so also love the back too. And yep, it is very much a shot on video flick. So that's not going to sell out anytime soon. Which makes me kind of sad that this SOV stuff doesn't sell out very fast, but whatever. It is, oh, and it's 2,000 units, so it's going to be a while anyway. This is Saturn's Core. Desperate for cash, young Caroline, or Carolyn. Let's see here. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? Honestly, what I should do, like, no one cares about character posters for indie movies where they don't know anyone who's in it, but I should set up like a photo area in our main house location and do that kind of photo for everyone in the movie. So like everyone who has even like a relatively notable part, like Ginger Lynn's only in one scene, but could do a Ginger Lynn shot, could do a me shot, could do Dr. Deathface, could do Mrs. Deathface, Shannon's character. That'd be great. I think, yeah, I think you know what? I'm thinking about it more. I think I'm gonna do a shot, like an exact replica of that shot with Shannon's character. She doesn't have the right hair for it to really like perfectly sell, because her hair is kind of that short, like French thing. I don't know how you describe it. And I don't think we really have anyone with like big hair in the movie. But and then Christy, our heroine, she'd be great. Yeah. Am I finding anything worthwhile? Yeah, unfortunately. This is already a very productive day because I've been inspired. All right, so Donald Farmer, great. Red Lips marked the on-screen confluence of two iconic scream queens, legendary 80s siren Michelle Bauer, match, and the awe-inspiring 90s enigma Getty Casson. With an astonishing supporting cast of cult movie luminaries, including Kitten and Natividad, wow, George Stover, Danny Findlay, Larissa McComas, Christine Cavalier, and Mandy Lay. Red Lips quickly gained a reputation as a notorious sex and gore-filled underground classic that is notable as one of the springboards for the SOV lesbian vampire movie explosion. Is that really a thing? Is it really? I mean, it's cool. I like that, but is that like? Can you really call what came from this an explosion? I don't know about that, but anyway, which dominated video shelves and convention tables throughout the 1990s and beyond. Like, I mean, it did result in a lot of those kind of movies, but I don't know. Explosion strikes me as a bit much. Anyway, audio commentary with writer-director Donald Farmer, Seeing Red, an interview with director Donald Farmer, vintage interview with actress Getty Chason, however the fuck you say her name, from the 1994 Chiller Theater Expo. Distortion is a Woman, The Blood Transgressions of Red Lips, a video essay by filmmaker, video artist Carolyn Kopko, Stills Gallery, and reversible cover art. I think this looks really good. I'm not big on Donald Farmer, but I mean, I love a good SOV movie, obviously. But it's over 1,000 left, and I don't have time to watch anything this month, so I'm gonna. Hey, look at that! There we go. That's the ticket. Kitten is cool. I got to do a wait. Yeah, that's already out. I got to edit an interview of hers for Stiff Competition, I think, and she just seems really, really cool. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, I'm really into it. I don't know that. Yeah, I'll buy it later. Just because again, it's over 1,000 and it's got a 2,000 limit. Not too worried about that. Superior from Factory 25. This is another one that's only 860 left. It started out at 1,000 units, so it's not really that impressive. So bear that in mind. This is manufactured FOMO. So I just want to. Here's the thing, guys. Like, it is good for me if the partner labels sell really well, because that means Vinegar Syndrome can afford to pay me more money and give me more jobs. So it is good for me if these sell like hotcakes. Although it'd be really cool if some of these partner labels could hire me as well. Wink, wink. But that being said, I'm not going to push manufactured FOMO. As cool as all of these are, it is very much manufactured FOMO. If you don't care about slipcovers, it's not a rush. It's not a rush. And even then, like a lot of these, you'll be fine. Anyway, Superior. What's this about? Oh, that looks like a vagina. I mean, it's a shell, but it looks like a vagina. All right, we got that soft lighting. We've got whatever the fuck's going on here. We've got mirrors. Love mirrors. Walking under a bridge. Darkness. Whatever's a nice conversation between ladies. Red suit running down the street with blood on you. That's cool. All right. Okay. I'm intrigued. What do we got? All right. It's from 2021. When Marianne is on the run, she goes to the only place she knows is safe, her childhood home. She is greeted by her estranged sister, Vivian, a stay-at-home housewife struggling to conceive and on the verge of a failing marriage. Though the two are identical twins, they live opposite lives. Marianne's mysterious return disrupts Vivian's small-town routine, and the sisters must learn to reconnect and reconcile. When Marianne's haunting past finally catches up to her, their separate worlds collide, catapulting both sisters into grave danger. Cool. Commentary with a bunch of people. Wait. right. Aaron Vasilopoulos. Alessandra Mesa, Annie Mesa, production designer Allison Pierce, and cinematographer Mia Cio Henry. Short film Valeria. A future film is female. Post-screening Q&A moderated by Karen Coleman. Trailer and a 28-page booklet. So cool. All right. This is another one that I can't really gauge fully. So let's see what people think. Letterboxd. Let me find it. Ooh, this one's less great. I'll pop this into the main. See, it looks good, but then like Karsten's tough. I like Karsten. I don't always agree with his reviews. I guess it gets a little hipstery sometimes. But 3.5, 2.5, 2.5. Incredibly well done aesthetically. It runs a little long, especially in the middle, but it's a good and fun watch. I have to assume most of the drag comes from the constant cutting back and forth between the two twins. Superficial development. This one says, great, but just fine. Or 80s aesthetic was great, but everything else is just fine. So it seems like one of those like aesthetically pleasing, but otherwise kind of just all right movies. I don't hate Karsten. I like Karsten. I find he's actually, oddly enough, he's one who aesthetically I really like the way he does videos. But I'm not a big fan of all of his opinions. But okay, so that's a tough one. That's one I'm gonna try to find online first, and then I'll come back around. But again, it's 853. I don't know that it'll sell out anytime soon. I could be wrong, but I don't think it will. Deaf Crocodile. All right, here we go. Got a fucking box set from Deaf Crocodile. This is one that's going to be tough for me to pass up right now, even though it is not anywhere near selling out. Like, oh, look at all this. Oh God, look at these. Okay, some of these aren't the best frames, but still, some quality cinematography. Oh, this is interesting. So be careful here. I don't understand why it's a different discount code, but the discount code is different. So bear that in mind. Not sure why. Whatever. Let's see here. What is time? What is memory? Are we in the past or the present, or some strange, unknowable hybrid of the two, haunted by arsonists, bloodsuckers, serial killers, and phantom images of our own selves? The films of Iranian director Shahram Mokri straddle the line between genre and art house cinema. Whether Mobius strip-like meditations on classic 1970s American slashers, Fish and Cat, political thrillers, Careless Crime, 1980s new wave sci-fi vampire movies, Invasion, or offbeat Jarmusch meets Tarantino indie mysteries, Ashcan, or The Holy Ring and Other Stories, or however. It's small wonder that Abbas Kiarostami, in his last film, 24 Frames, left a cryptic message on screen in Persian that simply read, Shahram Mokri. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Starring a bunch of people I've never heard of. From 2009 to 2020, it's a combined length of 467 minutes. It's a 4-disc Region A Blu-ray set, nearly 4 hours of Q&A, interviews with the director, behind the mind of Shahram Mokri, 22 minutes. I want it in my fucking body. Oh, that's so sick. All right, this is limited to 2,000 units. It's over 1,000 still. This one's not going to sell out anytime soon, but holy fucking butts. This is my jam. Okay, and by the way, guys, Stand in Silence is here, so if y'all could stop talking shit about him, that'd be great. Thank you. Y'all, I'm so excited for that. There is one other thing I'm super excited for, and it's the last film on our list, or films, Video Violence 1 and 2. So for those who somehow still have not heard me shill my own wares, I directed a movie called The Head, and that was a 2019 release. And one of my biggest inspirations was the film Video Violence. So I'm pumped for this. I didn't even buy the physical copy of Video Violence ever. I bought it digitally, I think maybe on Amazon. So this is perfect. I don't own a copy. Love this cover. Let's see here. So good. So oh god, I can't think of what it was shot on. Fuck. My brain is not working. Why is this not work? Umatic tape, is that right? I don't know why I'm just like, fuck. I mean, I know why. It's because I'm tired. But anyway, it was a very early shot on video film, and it looks really, like, for a shot on video, it looks great. I would actually say these stills don't do it justice. I have not seen Video Violence 2, oddly enough, so I can't really say much on that one. But Video Violence by itself is worth it for the purchase. Husband and wife open a video store in a new town and come to find out that the locals only rent horror films and the occasional triple Xer and make their own snuff videos. Simple as that. Total combined length of 165 minutes. 2-disc Region A Blu-ray set. Archival interview with Gary Cohen. New interview with Paige Price. New interviews with Mark Dolson and Mark Quietek. New interview with Robert D'Amico. SOVs that wouldn't die, Doc. I just want to say one thing. This is TerraVision, guys. This is awful looking. Fix that. That's just badly written. Hey, we've got baby time. We've got little baby kiddo. Come here. Come on. We've got a little man who's been eating poop. Have you been eating poop? Have you been eating poop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just said,
It was a cookie.
He's been eating poop. He's a poop eater. Look at this poop eater.
Oliver, can you say Jess Franco?
You say Jess Franco?
Cool.
Jess? Say Jess?
Cool.
Can you say Franco?
Cool.
Good job, buddy.
Mika.
What do you want?
Mika.
What do I want?
Obviously, Do you want one of the fruits?
You want an orange? Oh, cootie?
Poop.
You want more poop? You want to eat more poop?
Mm-hmm.
You seem like you want to eat more poop.
No more poop.
No more poop. No more poop. No more poop.
No poop.
No poop.
No poop.
No poop.
No poop.
All right, you on a poop diet?
Baby.
Okay.
Eat chocolate off your face. Are you saving it for later?
Oh my God, he's so heavy. Oh,
No, come here.
Jesus.
No.
Come here.
No. No.
Ow.
No.
Come here.
Ah.
No. No. No.
Bye.
No.
Bye, buddy. I love you.
Face out.
I'll see you in just a bit, okay? I'm gonna wrap up and I'm gonna come say hi and I don't know, throw you in the air or
Close the door.
something. Bye. He closed the door. All right. Let's see here. Okay, part 2 is apparently beautiful. I just never got around to it, but I will get to it. Wait, the price on the Deaf Crocodile set? It's like $50. Or is it the video? I mean, both of these. Like, this is fine. It's a 2-movie set. You know, it's not as packed as I would like, but I'm assuming that. Well, let's see. SOVs that wouldn't die. Is that some? I'm assuming that's something that's been released, maybe, or it's something that was SOVs wouldn't die. Okay, so that's, I guess, made for the disc. SOVs wouldn't. No? Okay, this was... Oh, this is on YouTube in its entirety, it looks like. It's a 33-minute doc called The SOV That Wouldn't Die. That could be... I could be mistaken because that's a different title, but I don't know. This is where, like... Oh, shit. I completely... 1 second. Boop. Hell yeah. Buy that porno. So yeah, I don't know. Like this just looks bad. This is just badly formatted. So I would like. So here's the thing. I think this is a perfectly reasonable price for this release. I think if you're going to have something that is a premium price, because it is a premium price, you should have everything like properly formatted. That's an ugly. Like it takes away from the quality of everything. So I would fix that. And also, I mean, even this, like, just capitalize radio and promo. Easy as that. Sorry, that's a me thing, maybe. But all right, so that's Video Violence. Really excited for that one. Oh, and it's, what is it? 3,000 units. So if you don't want to get it just yet, that's fine. It'll be in stock for a little while. But if you haven't seen Video Violence and you like SOV movies, maybe like, and if like Saturn's Core films aren't really as much for you, but you do like other shot on video movies you've seen, like maybe Boarding House or Blood Cults, or even oh my god, why is my brain not Sledgehammer? Something like that. I think you'll enjoy Video Violence. I mean, Video Violence is not really like those movies, but I feel like all those movies are more cohesive as a whole. Maybe less so Sledgehammer, but they're more cohesive than a lot of these Saturn's Core movies. So that might be more your jam. Anyway, so speaking of labels, we've got Shelf Dividers Deluxe Edition, which are basically the size of Blu-rays or Blu-ray cases. That's cool, honestly. Like, I don't have the money to buy those, but that's cool. And then if you want somebody, you want to go cheap, you can get these like bookmark style dividers that are $10 a pop. I think it's cool that they have them for all of them. I think it's cool that there's just these like things, like they have this, I don't know, great working relationship with some woodworking company that burns titles and stuff into wood. That's cool. You've got an OC and Distribution t-shirt. That's also pretty cool. I'm not going to be buying anything from here because, again, money. But, you know, Prospect poster, that's cool. Red Spirit Lake poster, that's also cool. I think this holographic Prospect poster is also pretty sick. We Await. Fun City Home Entertainment shirt, that's pretty cool. I actually wore my Fun City shirt, but we don't have any Fun City releases. That's sad. Cannibal Hooker's got a vinyl soundtrack on 7-inch. I think that's it, right? I guess these are new. Got a vinyl for Take Me Somewhere Nice, as well as a VHS for Take Me Somewhere Nice, which seems a little silly to me, but whatever. Cafe Flesh cassette tape. Something that I almost want, but I'm not going to buy. So yeah, that's kind of the long and short of the partners releases. That's a great question, CT. What if the only SOV you like is Blonde Death? Do you think I'd like Video Violence? I mean, Blonde Death is like the best written SOV ever, so it's a tall order. But that said, Blonde Death is also an extremely ugly SOV. Not as ugly as a lot of the Saturn Core movies, but you know, I mean, there's a lot of scenes where it's like you can barely tell what's going on sometimes. The audio, especially like during the Disney segment, is atrocious. So there's a lot of technical gaffes within that film, despite it being really well made. Whereas Video Violence is a shockingly professional production. Video Violence is more on the blood cult side of things as far as the production value. And also, honestly, the plot to Video Violence is more similar to Blood Cult, whereas Blonde Death is really like a crime thriller comedy, like a dark comedy crime thriller. So I would say, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would recommend it because I think it's just a really entertaining movie. And apparently Video Violence 2 is also really good. So it's hard for me to say. But I mean, I would go for it. I would say if you've watched a bunch of SOV and the only one you've enjoyed is Blonde Death, I would find a digital copy first and check it out. That's what I would say. Well, Fatal Future was shot on a Nikon D800, so that's never going to happen. But if any partner labels would like to pick up Fatal Future, happy to give it to you. Because if there's one film that not a lot of people like, it's Fatal Future. That's not true. We have a lot of fans, but it's not the most loved. Anyway, as long as we're talking about things, I'm not going to dig too deep into this because I did talk about it on Aaron's show. I kind of hopped on. I was super high, so I don't remember most of it. But it is worth noting that Severin Films, favorite Fun City release. I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched enough of the Fun City releases to have like a favorite. I have to remember what they're all called. I don't know, man. Like, I really liked Alphabet City. I don't know. I've only watched 3 of their releases so far, which shame on me. I know. I watched Alphabet City. I've watched Walking the Edge, and I've watched I Start Counting, and all 3 are aggressively good. So it's hard for me to say. I would say that out of those, maybe I Start Counting is the best one. Like, if I'm being more objective about it, I don't know. So I did not buy the bundle. Is this still available, by the way? Like, this sold out, right? This had to have sold out. No. Wow. That's amazing. So, like, if I could get this PayPal thing, I would probably get it because I could manage that. But I can't do $288 right now for, like, just one release, basically. It'd be cool. But the thing is, I don't need the sell sheets. I don't care if they're signed by Carolyn Brandt. I just don't need them. I don't need the vintage press kit, as cool as that is. I don't need a fucking Steckler Movies hat. I don't need a Thrill Killers t-shirt. I have plenty of t-shirts. I don't need an enamel pin. And as cool as the Cash Flag mask is, I would never be able to wear it because I have a huge head. So it's just something that I would display, and I'm not really big on displaying things. So I just don't care. Is what I'm saying. It'd be cool. Like, it's one of those things, like, if I could just be like, let's just fart out $288, awesome. But I don't have that to just fart out, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'm assuming the bundle is USA only. That would make sense, but I don't know. It is notable though that this is a region-free release. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. So, also, I love that this comes with a book, by the way. The whole set comes with a book. So I don't really have, again, like, I talked about this on Aaron's podcast, or not podcast, his show, his live stream. And probably not. I don't like Corey Feldman. Like, he's kind of a dick. Which I don't want to, like, ruin any Feldheads' dreams, but Corey Feldman, at least, like, when I met him, like, 6 years ago or something, kind of a dick. That might have been influenced by the fact that his manager was a huge piece of shit. Not a piece of shit. Also a dick. I don't know if he's a piece of shit. Just one-on-one, he's a dick. Let's see here. So, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, all right. So it's pretty feature-packed. Got a bunch of commentaries and stuff. There's some, like, wild guitar. I feel like you could find someone to do a commentary for that, but it appears pretty bare bones, comparatively speaking. But it does have an interview with Ray Dennis Steckler. It does have an episode of The Incredibly Strange Film Show with Ray Dennis Steckler. And it just has wild guitar, which is not, by all accounts, a great film, but it's cool. Incredibly Strange Creatures, of course, has plenty. 2 audio commentaries, one by Ray Dennis Steckler, one by Joe Bob Briggs. Has an introduction by Joe Bob Briggs. Like, that's cool. And then let's see here. Which Incredibly Strange Creatures is such a weird film because it is technically awful. And there is a lot of just, here's some footage of a dance of burlesque dancing for fucking ever. Here's footage of the it's not a, I guess it's technically a fair. And eventually things happen, but it has a certain je ne sais quoi that makes it more entertaining than it has any real right to be, which you all know how that is. Let's see. Thrill Killers is one I actually still haven't seen. I keep skirting around it, and I shouldn't because it's 70 minutes long. I should have seen it by now, but I just haven't. But by all accounts, I would say most people say it's his best movie or one of his best. Got audio commentaries with Steckler, as well as the author of the incredibly strange features of Dennis Steckler. Interview with Gary Kent. Archive, so I'm not going to go through all the extras and all these, but got an alternate cut. The Maniacs Are Loose. Behind the scenes footage with commentary by Steckler. Like, that's all really good. Got radio spots for days on these, by the way. Rat Finka Boo Boo. I haven't seen Lemon Grove Kids. I have seen Rat Finka Boo Boo. Rat Finka Boo Boo is a delight. And it's so funny because you could, like, Rat Finka Boo Boo, it does this thing where it starts off as basically a crime thriller bordering on horror movie. And then at one point, Dennis Steckler is just like, you know what? Actually, what if this was more like 60s Batman? And it just flips. And it's bonkers. And like, you'll either really enjoy that first part and be frustrated by the second, or flip it and reverse it. Or be like me and just find the whole thing fascinating. Let's see here. I kind of talk. I'll go, since I turn this into a quadruple BN, I will talk about those. I kind of just like skimmed over them earlier in the stream, but since this is technically a quadruple BN, I will get on those next. I do need to stop after that though, because I can feel a headache coming on. I need to eat. So we got audio commentary on Rat Finka Boo Boo by both Dennis Steckler and a professor of film studies from Webster University, Aaron Al-Bouchon, which is wild. I love that. And yeah, we got some interviews, original opening footage, color footage of Rat Fink and Boo Boo. And then Lemon Grove Kids, we've also got a commentary by Steckler, archival interview, all kinds of stuff. Footage from the unreleased fourth segment. Goof on the Loose, short film with optional director commentary. Got Body Fever and Cynthia the Devil's Doll. Audio commentaries, interviews. Like, these things are packed. Work print footage from Bloody Jack, an unfinished film started after Body Fever. Blood Shack from 1971. Hell yeah. 55 minutes. Audio commentary with Dennis Steckler. Alternate cut, The Trooper, at 70 minutes. I've never seen the alternate cut. I've only seen Blood Shack by itself. Blood Shack is such a weird one because it's another film like Incredibly Strange Creatures where it does eventually kind of deliver on the premise. I say eventually, it does throughout the film, but then that's intercut with a lot of rodeo footage. Oh boy, a lot of rodeo footage, a lot of people talking about land, a lot of people laying on a really dirty mattress. But it's fun. It's fun. Got an audio commentary with Joe Bob Briggs, audio commentary by Dennis Steckler, audio commentary by that professor of film studies we mentioned, archival interviews. It's wild. Hollywood Strangler meets the Skid Row Slasher and the Las Vegas Serial Killer. Let's see, for Hollywood Strangler, we've got an introduction by Joe Bob Briggs. We've got commentaries by Briggs and Steckler. Interviews, Hollywood Strangler and Las Vegas trailer, which I believe is one of those unfinished films, if I'm not mistaken. Or an alternate cut. I don't know. It's hard to remember with these fucking Steckler movies. Las Vegas Serial Killer, audio commentary with Dennis Steckler, audio commentary with actor Ron Jason, moderated by Severin Films' David Gregory, and Vinegar Syndrome's Joe Rubin. who it is worth noting helped quite a bit with this release. Archival interview with Dennis Steckler, Las Vegas Thrill Killer, interview with actor Ron. So, interviews. Promo for the unfinished film Las Vegas Thrill Killer with optional commentary by Ron Jason. Like, goddamn, guys. Mad Love Life of a Hot Vampire, Nazi Brothel, and Love Life of Hitler's Nazis, and Count Alcum. Nothing too crazy there. Just some weird porno type movies that he made. And Steckler Locations tour of Los Angeles and Las Vegas, Vinegar Syndrome's Joe Rubin. Then we've got Dr. Cocklove, The Exorcist's Devil, and Red Heat. Interview with an actress, and then the Lost Film Productions digest versions of Face of Evil and Slashed. Oh my God. Summer Fun, Reading Pennsylvania, and One More Time. So One More Time was the last film from Dennis Steckler. It's kind of a sort of sequel to Incredibly Strange Creatures. And it's very sad. Reading Pennsylvania, I honestly don't fully remember what they said it was because it's not listed really as a film anywhere. But it's really long, 257 minutes. I think it's one of those where he just kind of took his camera on a trip to Pennsylvania and recorded and then made a movie out of it. It's really just home movies if you think about it. And that includes American Grindhouse extended interview with Steckler, interview with Elijah Drinner, director of American Grindhouse, screen test for One More Time. Steckler talks B-movie filmmaking at Las Vegas High School. That's rad. Johnny Legend's final interview with Dennis Steckler and behind-the-scenes footage for One More Time. Audio interview with Catherine Steckler. Mascot video by filmmaker Joaquin Montalban. And Summer Fun trailer. So, pretty rad stuff. I highly suggest watching the trailer Severin put together for this. It's really rad. I don't hate Steckler. Like, he's not my favorite filmmaker, but I like Steckler just fine. Thank you, son. Well, probably have to go, like, make food and stuff. It's a whole thing. And the Feldman thing isn't too notable. I made a really dark joke after they were being a pain in the ass with I think it was Days of the Dead in Atlanta. And they're just being a pain in the ass. I made a really fucked up joke. I'm not going to repeat here. After his manager was constantly bothering us because, like, Corey Feldman lost some merch or something. It's not terribly exciting. Let's see. Reading Pennsylvania was originally released in 4 or 5 parts before he passed away. He went back home for a high school reunion and revisits the people and haunts of his past. Okay, yeah, I thought that was it, but I didn't want to assume. I vaguely remember that from the podcast, and which is cool, by the way. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's basically home movies. But yeah, I don't hate Steckler. I like Steckler. I finally rewatched Incredibly Strange Creatures without any MST3K bullshit recently, and it actually holds up much better than I remember it. I remember it being much more boring. I guess my taste has also changed since I first took a look at it. But and that was probably why you would think I hate Steckler, because I'm fairly certain that I shit talked Incredibly Strange Creatures at some point from my memory. But upon rewatching it, it's pretty good. So take from that what you will. I'm really excited for this set. I am going to buy it, but I'm not going to buy this bundle. I'm just going to buy the normal $150 version. The 171 is tempting, but I don't need these things. I can just get the normal version. It's fine. So that's my thoughts on that. Let's go over to Mondo real quick. I mean, Bill Urbain's fine. Not amazing, but fine. So we've got, oh good lord. Let's all right. So these are the new ones from Mondo Macabro. Hotel Fear, a film by Francesco Barilli. God, this is really tiny text. And this is one thing I don't like about Mondo, and this is not like anything against them as a company. I don't love the website just because I find it very frustrating to read because it's just that yellow on red. It's very not great for the eyes. You know what? I don't know when the Severin sale is. It's a great question. I'm glad it wasn't the same time as the fucking Vinegar Syndrome sale. I'll say that much. Jesus. So, the story takes place towards the end of World War II in a rundown hotel on the shore of a large lake. A strange assortment of guests are staying there. They seem to be either suffering from mental illness, involved in scams of one sort or another, or hiding from something in their past. There's a lot of plot. I actually don't care about the plot. What do we got? Is from the director of The Perfume of Lady in Black. Okay. Due to distribution problems, this film has been hard to see. It has never been released in the U.S. before, and this is its world premiere on Blu-ray. Got a 1080p presentation of a brand new 2K restoration, or presentation of a new 2K restoration of the original camera negative. Choice of Spanish and Italian language tracks with separate English subtitles for each. Brand new interview with the director. Brand new interview with actor Luke Miranda. Archival interview with the director. Brand new audio commentary by Rachel Nisbet and Peter Jomstad of the Fragments of Fear podcast, alternate scenes, and a trailer, plus a 20-page booklet, set of lobby card reproductions. Not bad. Cool. I've never seen Hotel Fear, so I can't really say anything. If anybody's seen Hotel Fear, please tell me. Oh, okay. All right, let's do over to the Facebook page. Oh, thank you. And you're better at this than I am, Gonzalez. Severin sale is next Friday, the 10th. Sorry, I haven't really been paying attention to anything recently, guys, because of the whole, again, making a movie, which I know is a piss poor excuse, but that's what I got. Yeah, I don't know why they should just have this on their fucking website. Good lord. I do like I want to love Mondo. I do like their releases, and I've gotten less shitty in my mind towards them, but good lord, they make it so hard. All right, so when did these I don't know when these came out, like as far as these particular limited editions. I can't tell, I'd have to be on it constantly, and I'm not recently. So Strangler versus Strangler is also available. Apocalypse After is available now. These are their newest available now releases. And then you've got The Designated Victim, which, cool choice of theatrical cut or exclusive extended cut, brand new interviews, brand new audio commentary by Giallo experts, Rachel Nisbet and Peter Jomstad. Standard issue stuff. Which this one I am very intrigued to buy, but anyway, let's see what these fucking okay. Let's 1 second. Yeah, like I love the movies they're releasing. It's just their actual like business side of things is really really frustrating. And that's again like I'm not trying to dig on them. Like I do think they do a really great work. I just don't understand why the online side of their business, which I mean their storefront basically, isn't better. That's just it's one of those things that just bugs the shit out of me. All right, here we go. I am also stoked that everyone's putting out Franco now. All right, so all right. Where's the so we do have The Other Side of the Mirror. It's a Jess Franco release. Okay, here we go. So here's the official announcements from yesterday. Actually, we can start at the bottom for their announcements. All right, so official announcement number 1: the first of 3 new limited edition Blu-rays we're unveiling today. These will be available for purchase on June 30th, which is great for me because I need to find money. I love Jesus Christ. This will be available for purchase on June 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Google what time that is where you live. Guys, you don't need to put that. You don't need to put that. Come on. Anna, a young songwriter and piano player, lives alone with her father in a large house on the island of Madeira. She meets a boy and they plan to marry. However, when she tells her father their intentions, he tries to persuade her to call off the wedding. With the help of her aunt, Anna continues with her plans, and one day her expensive wedding dress is delivered. Anna puts on the dress and runs happily through the house to find her father. Entering his study, she sees reflected in a mirror her father hanging by a rope. He has killed himself. Anna leaves the island for the mainland and gets a job playing with a jet. This is a really long synopsis. However, she is haunted by visions of her dead father, calling to her from beyond the mirror, summoning her to murder any man who gets close to her. Gradually, the mirror world takes over Anna's life until she can no longer separate fantasy from reality. God damn, I'm so excited. Like, oh, this is so good. Brand new digitally restored 4K scan of the film negative. Hell yeah. Spanish audio with optional English subtitles. Brand new hour-long interview with author Stephen Thrower. Brand new audio commentary by Robert Monell and Rodney Barnett. Hells to the effing yeah, fam. I need it. Oh, apparently Apocalypse After has sold out. So if you didn't get that, you can get the standard edition, or if you want the booklet, which I assume does not come with the standard edition, you can get the Mondo Macabro version. Oh, that makes me sad to hear. Although I'll probably like it, because everything that I watch from Franco, I at least enjoy. All right, so boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Number 2 announcement. Bizarre, mostly unseen, 1972 French-Spanish horror film Love Brides of the Blood Mummy, which is a great title. In ancient Egypt, the son of a high priest is sentenced to death for the murder and mutilation of young women. His father uses his influence to save his son, to have his son placed in a cataleptic. Is that it? State and sealed intact in a grand sarcophagus. Thousands of years later, in a castle in remote 19th century Cornwall, Lord Dartmoor, an eccentric practitioner of the black arts, opens the sarcophagus and brings the body back to life through the power of electricity. The Egyptian needs fresh blood. Oh my god. Just give me a fucking 4-line synopsis, guys. Available for the first time on home video anywhere in the world comes the complete and uncut version of this legendary rarity from 1973. The film contains extended scenes of sex and violence that are among the most intense and shocking of any film from this period. See, that's all you have to tell me. Brand new digitally restored 4K scan of the film negative. Choice of English or French audio. Choice of 2 different cuts of the film. Brand new audio commentary by David Flint. Super 8mm cut down version. That's really fun. I like that. Alternate scenes, trailers, and gallery publicity materials. Looks great. Looks great. Let's see here. Wow, that's a fucking hefty task, man. Good for you. That's insane. That is really insane. Good for you, man. Yeah, I'm really excited for that, for Apocalypse After. So that's gonna be fun. I need to talk about. I watched most of the shorts on Alternate Innocence's the Alternate Innocence Volume 1. Speaking of shorts, I need to do a review on that, because that's a pretty solid little collection. Definitely not as good as Apocalypse After is going to be, but solid nonetheless. The Horrible Sexy Vampire. All right. This will be our last one. I will try to do another quadruple BN to talk about like other shit this week, but I'm not going to promise anything. And finally, The Wild, based on a true story, Spanish horror film, The Horrible Sexy Vampire. This will be available to purchase on June 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Please note this is just, yeah. A series of murders is being committed. Both men and women are victims of a mystery assassin. The police think it is the work of a serial killer. The coroner is not sure it's so simple. He has been studying the... Guys, this is so long. Like, you can cut so much of this. Something of a holy grail for fans of European horror cinema and notorious for its frequent scenes of nudity. The film has been unavailable for many years. This is a world premiere Blu-ray release filmed in Germany in the snowy winter of 1969. The film has a unique and morbid atmosphere and features an astonishing performance from Jess Franco favorite Walt Davis as both vampire and victim. Brand new digitally restored 4K scan of 35mm vault elements, or materials, sorry. Choice of English or Spanish audio with optional English subtitles. Brand new audio commentary by David Flint and Adrian J. Smith. Animated press book and publicity stills and a trailer. So cool. And it comes with a slipcover and a 24-page full-color booklet. Set of 5 double-sided art cards, 1,200 numbered copies in the usual red case. Looks great. I will buy all 3 of these when they become available later this month. So 666. 666. Number of district. Oh yeah, Mystic Symboli's fucking rad as hell. That has to be soon. That has to happen soon. Any news on new watch parties? I just don't know. Like the problem, like I think that we'll be back to watch parties for the Patreon soon-ish. The obvious problem is, of course, I have a very specific focus right now. I did book a gig this month that'll take care of a good chunk of my mortgage for next month. So that's good. That means I can take less work. But it's hard because I never know when my day is going to go topsy-turvy, because I basically have like certain days locked off for filming, and then the other days it's like I kind of have to either work or like be there for the fam. That said, I'm going to try. That's all I can really promise. I'm going to try. Another thing that I'm doing now is I'm not making any promises that I can't definitely keep, because I've done that a lot. I've made a lot of promises, both for patrons and for the main channel, that I just have not kept. And I think about that a lot. And it's just a thing of like, I don't know when to like do it. So I'm going to try making less promises. So that's why I'm not going to say anything definitive on watch parties, other than I'm going to try. A lot of it's independent. So we have our first shoot on this Sunday. And so it's me Sunday, Monday, which I will have updates for the Patreon for that, by the way. And based on how that shoot goes is going to tell me how the rest, because we've done like camera tests that have given me a general insight into how filming is going to go, but we haven't done like full on scenes. So it's challenging, but once I know how it's going to go with, the people we have, like, and this is like a no crew, like we have 2 PAs, and then on Sunday we have an additional camera operator because it's some of my scenes. But like, because we're going to be so low crew, and it's going to be so much of just like me doing my thing and Roger doing his thing as Dr. Deathface, it's going to tell me how I can schedule the rest of the next 2 months. Because currently the plan is we're shooting June and July, and then we have pickups in August, because there were some setbacks that are very frustrating that I won't get into now, that are not setbacks that are like permanent issues, but have made scheduling much more challenging and have made the shoot go longer, which I don't want. My original plan was like just shoot in June and then pickups in July. And then we said, okay, well, we'll do these scenes in July because we were kind of screwed. And then it was like, oh, we're extra screwed, so we're going to do these things in August. But I don't want to go into like past like the first half of August. I want to have like my goal is to have a rough cut done by the end of August. That's my current goal. So I'm really focusing on that, and I don't know when I'll be able to add more shit to my my schedule. So that being said, I do want to do more watch parties with patrons, and I feel bad that I haven't. It's just, again, like, and like I'll have like people say like, oh, you want to join this watch party? And it's like, I would love to, but I don't have the time. Like the only reason I even like go over to Roger and Shannon's to watch movies with them is they work on my back for free. It's a little secret. Roger, the star of Dr. Deathface, is also a chiropractor, and he helps with my back problems. And so I get my back done, and we talk about production, and we watch a movie. So that's kind of a long. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I do want to do more. I really do. It's all just like I have to put my family before a lot of other things, and when I have this big project, it's like, who has the fucking time for anything? So, like, honestly, like, I've resigned myself to the fact that I'm just going to lose a bunch of patrons over the next, like, 2-3 months, because I just don't have time. But I'm going to do my best to facilitate what I can. That's what I can promise is I will do my best. And when I have time, and again, based on how the shoot goes, I'll be able to kind of rejigger how I do things. Only 90 Je Brûle de Partout left. That's insane. That is insane. Wow. So yeah, guys, get on these if you want them, or if you want the slips, get them now. If you don't care about the slips, don't worry about it. That's my recommendation. Yeah, and then we'll talk about more stuff hopefully this week if I can. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I've got so much work to do. I've got more special features to edit, actually. Thank you, Brian. I love you. So that's also pro. I've got two like extras projects that I've got to do this month, plus a camera gig. And those are basically going to pay for my mortgage and bills next month. So feeling pretty good as far as money goes, as far as like not having to take too much Screen Rant work. So that's a big positive for the Patreon and this channel, is I will be able to focus more on that than Screen Rant just by virtue of having more gigs. So hell yeah. Thank you guys for joining me for this one. Here is the previous credits. I need to update because some people left, but you know what? You get an extra. I didn't give you much. You get an extra credit in the credits. So bada bing, bada boom. Thank you guys so much, and just fuckity go watch a movie.